Welcome to part 2 of section 7.1. Here we're going to start off with this problem on the back page of the notes. And what we're going to try and do is simplify this, and we're going to have to factor everything. But first, remember, we turn all division problems into multiplication problems. So let's do that. Let's change this into a multiplication problem. This will be x squared minus 16. That won't change. Divided by 12y plus 36 times y squared minus 3y minus 18 divided by x squared minus 12x minus, plus 32. Then we are going to take that and we are going to factor everything, okay? So this first expression here, x squared minus 16, that will break into x minus 4 and x plus 4. In the denominator, we check here, there's a factor of 12 in each one of these numbers. That factoring sheet that we handed out a long time ago is going to be helpful. If you need another copy, let me know. We're going to divide 12 out in front with this, 12 times y plus 3. And then over here, I'm going to factor y squared minus 3y minus 18. That is going to break up into, and we can, by the way, since we're multiplying, we can just extend the fraction line here. So that's going to break into y, this would be minus 6 and plus 3. Sorry, y plus 3. Y plus 3, sorry. And then in the denominator, we're going to break that into x minus 8 and x minus 4. All right, and now we're going to go through and see what simplifies. So I have an x minus 4 over an x minus 4. I have a y plus 3 over a y plus 3. That simplifies to 1 over 1. And I think that's it. I got the 12 and the x minus 8 on the bottom, x plus 4, and x minus 6 on top. And that's it for that one. Last one. We probably only need to do one of these. Complex fractions look complex. They look complicated because they're fractions within fractions. But usually we can take care of them pretty quickly. So let's look at this first one as an example. This first problem here, this is your main fraction bar. And so this is really just a fraction divided by a fraction. In other words, we could write this as a plus b over 4 times, divided by a squared plus b squared over 4. And if it's a division problem of a fraction, then we just change that to multiplication by the reciprocal. So this would be a plus b divided by 4, that doesn't change, times 4 over a squared plus b squared. And that is about as far as we can go with the exception of the 4 over the 4 simplifies to 1 over 1. Again, that's okay because we're multiplying here. And so I end up with this, a plus b over a squared plus b squared. I think there's only a couple of these types of problems in your assignment. Just remember that if it's a complex fraction, you can make it not complex by rewriting it and then changing it into a more traditional product of rational functions problem. And that pretty much wraps up section 1. It looks like I probably could have just left the second part on with the first part, but that is, I think, all there is in this section.